Hello Dairy Today viewers. On behalf of the Market 360 advisors here at Stuart Peterson, I'm Bob Davenport, and this is your Dairy Week in Review for January 17th, 2014. So let's take a look at our CME dairy components at the conclusion of Friday's trade. Blocks settled the week at $2.23 even, up 3 cents. Barrels finished the week at $2.20 1/4, up 4 1/4 cents. Cash butter had a big week, settling at $1.85 1/4, up 17 3/4 cents. February whey finished at $63.75, up over 3 cents. And February non-fat dry milk finished at $2.03 1/2, up 1 1/2 cents on the week. Class 3 futures had another big week as well. February finished at $21.92, up $1.71 on the week. March settled at $20.49, up $1.27. That now puts our 2014 average over $19, finishing the week at $19.10, up 49 cents. So let's jump right into Class 3 futures now. Again, you can see by this green bar here just the tremendous week that the February contract had, posting a gain of $1.71. Now, if you go all the way back here to the middle of August when we put in this low of $16.11 on the February contract, that contract has now rallied about $5.81 without seeing any real big pullback in the market here. So at some point we do run the risk of seeing a correction that could be a pretty steep sell-off there. But again, here that February contract put in a high today of $22.20. That's just 25 cents off of the record high, which was posted back in 2007 of $22.45. The low this week was just $20.13. And again, we settled the week here at $21.92. So the main thing that has really been supporting these Class 3 prices recently continues to be the strong buying interest for cash cheese coupled with the tight supplies out there. So again, this week we saw a lot of buying interest in cash with really no sellers stepping in. The sellers are for the most part just holding to the sidelines and letting the buyers continue to bid up the price, which has been the thing that's been very supportive to Class 3 futures. We'll start out the morning session down double digits. Following cash, all of a sudden we'll just be through the roof, up 40, 50 cents, all due to this strong buying interest here. So the real question is, how long are the sellers going to stay on the sidelines, and when will they jump in and start selling some cheese again? That could put some pressure on prices. But as for now, volume remains extremely light with only 3 carloads of cheese traded all week long. So again, the black barrel average settled at 2.21 7/8 this week, up at 3 5/8 cents, and that prices the black barrel average at 2.21 7/8. Now that's about an 11-cent premium to Fonterra cheddar now, so that causes a little bit of concern that we could see some demand shift if we do hang at these levels for long. So speaking to trading at a premium to global prices, this chart actually illustrates Oceania cheddar cheese versus CME cheddar cheese. This red line represents Oceania cheddar and the blue line represents CME cheddar. So as you can see here, CME cheddar has really rallied sharply over the past few weeks, and we're now about even with Oceania cheddar. Oceania is priced at $2.22 a pound, holding steady this week, and again CME is priced at $21 7/8, so we're only an 8-cent shy of Oceania cheddar at this point. Generally, when we become priced to at a premium to global prices, our cheddar cheese doesn't tend to hold at those prices for too long, as we do see some pressure put on exports. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on. If we continue to rally here and we're at even a bigger premium to global prices, that could put some pressure on exports, especially depending on what we see go on with the US dollar. So speaking of low volume in cash cheese, here this green chart represents the weekly volume of blocks and barrels combined. So as you can see here, we've been holding down at this extremely low volume level for several weeks now, and that's very non-typical. As I step back here, you can see that there is a lot of volatility in volume, but on average, we tend to be right where this red line is. This is the rolling average, and that's right between 30 and 40 carloads of cheese traded each week. And And right now, again, this week only 3 carloads traded hands, so we're way below average as far as volume goes. Another thing that has been supporting both Class 4 and Class 3 has been powder prices. Powder prices have been in a steep rally, and they haven't really looked back here. They've been up 37 out of 40 of the past weeks. And as you can see on this chart here, we are definitely closing in on the historical high here. So something to keep an eye on. If we do see powder start to turn around, that could put a lot of pressure on milk prices as well. Looking at the week ahead, we'll have a cold storage report out on Wednesday, so we'll get an idea of what cheese stocks are looking like there. That'll do it for us here today. On behalf of the Market 360 advisors here at Stewart Peterson, thanks for watching and have a great weekend.